yes, oh yes, oh yes.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
Children of the Lawn.
Children of the Lawn. Nice. My goodness. Well, yes, it is Monday. And, Puff, where are we? No. It's just in case. At least you know they're working, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So, let's see. Man, crazy weekend. Started doing transfers for Volume 1 of Achzoomed.
It sounds German. Achzoomed.
Jawohl, Achzoom.
Achzoom.
Well, he would like that.
Yeah.
I think he would. Well, he spoke some German.
Well, he lived in Germany when he
He what?
when he had to go out of the country for tax purposes.
Yeah. Well, no. Well, yeah.
Oh, no, they got a place in Ireland too.
Anyway,
Achzoomed.
Zoomed. Yeah, collecting visuals for it now. I saw a very early concept for the
Cover.
front cover today, and it's really good. I think if anybody doesn't know anything about John Entwistle and they buy this record, they're probably going to get scared. But
Why? Oh, because of how it
yeah,
looks. Ah, come on. You know how it,
we don't want to give away any of this. Yeah, they're all big boys and girls.
but you know how extreme all this metal.
Yeah, but I don't mean that. I'm talking about, I'm not. That's not scary. Death is scary. No, actually, death isn't scary either. That's just the next act.
There's Megadeth,
Megadeth is scary. That's scary.
Death Cab for Cutie.
How's that machine working? I tell you what, it's working. And wow.
Fader is the man.
Because Fader is the man. It's working great. Thank you. Thank you for asking.
Thank you, Fader.
It's just so weird to go back and listen to all those tracks, and I have to come up with 25, 30 songs for a 2-volume set, and then have some really good stuff left over for the vinyl box set. And there's a lot of plans. And if you're here on the show, you get to hear them. I mean, this is not stuff that, I would tell you, because I know you care. But it's an interesting process after all these years to be, I had a Zoom meeting with the label today, and let me tell you what, it's been a while since anybody had a record deal. I can't remember.
Well, Deco's signing people left and right.
No, but I mean, besides that's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. Deco is like the...
Deco. Well, I think because Charlie Calv is a musician, an angel.
Yeah, but I don't think it's just that. I think it's, I'm sure it's because Charlie's a musician, but I think it's because there really is a need for what this label's model is. I mean, we watched the Clive Davis documentary.
Yes.
You guys, I think you know something about Clive Davis. Watch, what was it called?
I think it's called Clive Davis.
Yeah, it was something. There was a title. It wasn't Clive Davis, but it was just excellent.
It was on Netflix.
You have no idea. Well, I guess maybe you do have an idea of how much music that man touched,
but how he fell into
it.
The soundtrack of our lives.
The soundtrack of our lives. I mean, think about it. You're going all the way back, Whitney Houston,
but
even
before that,
what was the first?
Janis Joplin.
Janis Joplin
is
was
the
the
first
one that he signed.
Yes, and he was not a hippie. He was not a hippie.
Okay.
But he had an open mind and vision. And he still does.
Yeah, he was brilliant. He really was.
He's still alive.
And I don't want to. You know what? If you watch it, you'll
Mike
know.
sounds low.
Mike sounds low. Yeah. Mike, you sound a little low. Mike, heads up. Talking about my mic?
Oh, now it's good, Brenda says.
Oh, okay. Well, that's Ghost in the Machine, kids.
Okay. And we need to tell you people, in case you have friends who watch us on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, we're not doing the live. Oh, wait a minute. There we are. Look at that.
We are doing the live, but we're not.
Look at it right there. Richard Wing, are you watching through YouTube?
Yes, he is. How the hell did that happen?
I don't know. I'm glad, though. Just if you see any of that. Well, see what it says.
What do I do if I see that?
Tell you what's going on. You block it. What's going on?
I don't know how to do that.
Okay, well, you tell me when it happens and I'll block it.
Russians are hacking us.
Yeah, we're getting some hack crap going on here.
Yes.
And from what I understand, it's trying to take us to porn sites or live something.
Yeah, that VUM dot.
Yeah, so if you see any of that
today,
stuff, don't click on it.
And that's why that guy came in here the other day twice in a row, 2 nights in a row, said he came here to see Britney Spears.
Yeah, did anybody see that? He came here to see Britney Spears' cooch.
And I
didn't even know she had a cooch. I thought she had like poodles, but you know.
So we thought it was some kid, but then I don't know, something made me
it was like
suspicious.
VUM dot today,
And
and you can tell when it's somebody trying to do something, especially when their name is Vladimir Makba.
Yeah, but it's not even like American letters.
Right.
It's like Russian
Well,
letters.
you can't spell Makba with just American letters.
And I thought, it's the Russians because Angus said some guy up near him is Russian and watches the show. So I thought, that's what that is.
That's what the perfect. Let's piss that guy off.
But why are they not writing anything to us?
Because it's. Oh, I see what you see. Oh, I see what you're saying. We have a Russian fan upstate a little bit,
Yes. And so I thought it was him or some of his
I don't know, but anyway, listen. You know what? All we care about is our safety, and we don't want you to. So just don't click on any links if you see anything.
Richard Wing said, "Oh, that's malware." I remember the Russians.
Exactly.
Haven't you seen them come in?
Well, it's a Chinese. I don't want to go down the ethnic path because there's assholes everywhere, and they're made out of everything, and they come in every color, shape, and size.
So we were going to block the comments.
So we were going to block the comments, but what we did, and it's malware, but they're trying to take people to porns. I don't know what it is. Anyway, if you see anything, just don't click on it. If we want you to go somewhere, we'll
click
tell you.
on it. No,
Yeah,
because you don't
on
know.
Yeah.
If they were legit, they could have their own porn site. So we don't know.
We don't know what they have. We don't know who's. So anyway.
And we do not condone it. So. Just making that clear for the record. My friend in Dallas, I told her, she went, "You better hope the cops don't show up there."
Yeah, right, Pete. All right, anyway, so
I heard that.
You did. Shit. Okay, well, anyway, I'm in trouble now. So
we have Brad on tonight.
Yeah, yes, and here I got the beautiful. We're doing the Three Kings, and we're not talking about the
wise men.
Yeah, not talking about the wise men kings. We're talking about the blues kings. What's going on?
Although they might have been wise.
They were probably pretty wise.
Yeah.
Where's Brad's intro? Here it is. Na 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 na. Rock and roll in review with Brad Congress. Oh, and there's Brad now. So yes, we're going to talk about the Three Kings, if memory serves. Let my friends into the room, and they're off. Boom, boom. Here they come. There's Dr. Clockus. And there's Brad and Colby.
Hi.
Hey, kids.
Hey, we're all here now.
Hey. Wow. The apparition appeared.
We all came in at the same time.
Yeah. Right. Perfect. Almost like a television show.
Almost. Almost.
Wait, Dr. Clockis, I have something very important to say to you. Oh my gosh, who is that? Because
Who's
in the left?
Who's in the upper left of your screen? That's hysterical.
That's that guy Angus and his little birthday party with his wife and his daughter.
That's what
There's
I was
videotape.
I wanted to wish you a happy birthday last week and I totally forgot.
I will definitely let him know. I will let him know.
Yes, let Dr. Clockis and Angus know.
Okay.
Dick's right
Thank
in
you
there.
very much.
He's the Meryl Streep of streaming. You know, he stays in his place. It's, you know.
Right.
I like that.
Right, very nice.
Well,
Very good. Thank you.
good to see you, man.
Yeah.
Hey, good to see you too.
So we got some kings, man. We got some kings.
Well, listen, it's February, Black History Month, and I will tell you, the debt that rock and roll has to the culture of blues is words cannot put.
But Mike, it is also the month of love,
Oh yeah,
and we love the blues also. So you've got Black History Month and the month of love. I mean, it's a perfect combination for amazing music.
right, meant to be.
Yeah, I hear you. I mean, I told you. I've had a few blues experiences. I played with Jeff Healey, if you know who that is.
Of course.
And
wow.
jammed with him. I wasn't in his band. I jammed with him, and
It was at your birthday party.
yeah, it was at one of my birthday parties. But my ultimate blues experience was BB King's birthday party with
At BB King.
at BB King's, which is a good place to have it.
Yeah. Wow.
With Buddy Guy and
Oh my God.
with Bo Diddley.
Wow. Wow.
And when I was talking to you this afternoon, Brad, about Bo Diddley, I remembered that Bo Diddley was he was on one of the shows at the Westchester County Center that I saw early on. I mean, we used to see shows there all the time. Paul Revere and the Raiders and this and that. And yeah, man, and it was unbelievable. Just and playing the cigar box.
What year was that birthday party, out of curiosity? Do you remember?
The birthday party.
For BB King.
Buddy's birthday party? BB King's birthday party?
Yeah.
Well, we were still in New York,
Yeah.
so it had to be,
Oh, what year?
yeah, about. Do we remember?
2002, maybe.
No, 2002. Was John alive or gone?
I don't remember.
Yeah, it's around that time. Things got a little foggy because that was around when we lost John. So,
But it was after you had been playing at BB King's for a while.
oh yeah, I played there for a long time. But yeah, I'll look it up because it was amazing. It was amazing, and to see Buddy Guy playing that black Strat with the polka dots on it,
Yeah.
freaking just cool.
Well, when we were talking about like what were we going to do for the remainder, after last week, and this idea of coming up with kind of the basics of blues. A lot of people who love rock, they may know the blues a little bit. They may hit here or there, or they may know that there's some root tangent to it. But I want to dig down a little bit. There are three people that every rocker asks, they have to know, okay? They have to know Albert King, they have to know BB King, and you have to know Freddie King. Now, coincidentally, out of all those people, BB King is the only one with the last name King. Because
Oh, really? Albert and Freddie are not really King?
No, Albert is Albert Nelson, and Freddie King is... Oh, hell.
Wait a minute, he's looking.
I
remember.
You know what? We're going to get to that.
Wait, are you sure it's not right here? Hang on, sorry.
Hey, you know what? Tech support on this one. We'll get to the bottom of it.
All right. You let me know when you want me to start.
Yeah,
throwing
you know what?
pictures
Let's
in.
start. You know what? I want to start with Albert King because A is for Apple.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh yes,
There you go.
alphabetically is always good.
So
Wow,
Hey,
that's
a
a guitar.
flying V. Now wait a
That's a
minute.
cool, that's a cool guitar.
yeah, that was his noted trade of profession. In fact, he named his guitar Lucy,
Oh, I heard of that.
not
I remember
Lucy.
that.
Oh,
Lucy.
I did not know that.
I knew that.
Yes.
I knew that.
You did it? You did?
Yes, yeah, I had heard that before. Yes.
well, why Lucy? Out of curiosity.
I
Because
don't know, but someone's going to get to the bottom of it before the end of class tonight.
Dr. Clockus might know.
I don't know.
Well, yeah. Well, that's a very interesting thing. I mean, that's a flying V.
Yeah.
That's Lucille.
But no, that's
No.
Lucy.
Lucy.
Lucille was a
B.B.
B.B. Kings.
345 or 3.
Are you trying to
330.
copy B.B. King?
No one knows. It's up for speculation. I won't talk for any of them.
Maybe they both dated the same girl and used the name differently.
Nope. We are getting into that story for B.B. King later.
Well, the thing about that guitar, though, I mean, you know me, I love guitars, and most flying
Okay,
Vs.
Freddie Christian.
Oh,
There you go.
Freddie Christian. And that guitar, I mean, we've got guys on here that know a lot more about guitars than I do, but that guitar doesn't have that old flying V headstock that came to a point. That's got like a regular, it looks like a regular Gibson headstock, but that's very interesting.
Yeah, and what was interesting is he said that he liked the sound that he could get out of the flying V because he could make it sound like an airplane.
oh, cool.
And so, you know, because every guitarist, they've got their thing about their guitar.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
So this would be a good time to introduce my one contribution to the blues.
Okay.
This is my, oh, can you see it?
here,
Wait a
Colby's blue guitar.
Wait a
That.
minute.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sort of can see it.
Wait a
Yeah,
minute.
oh,
Wait, go back.
Hearing.
Try to back it up. Maybe it'll show. There you go.
Yeah,
There
there
you
it is.
go. Oh, there you go. I feel like.
I don't know if you can see how beautifully blue it is.
It is. Yeah, it looked black at first. I see the
I'm
blue.
sure it is. I feel like we're moving the rabbit ears.
I don't know why it's not. Why isn't it coming
You
in?
move it back.
Because
The reflection
green
level
screen.
of
There
The
it is.
mustache flew off.
There it is.
there
But
it
you're
is.
never going to get that detail off of it.
No.
Yeah, but it's really pretty, and I wore blue because I wanted to contribute to the blues, and that's about the size of my contribution to the blues. Other than I think it's very cool, and Brad knows more about it than I do.
Here's my blue. Here's my blue.
And this is why we're going to have a touch more education. You know, he's also a left-handed guitar player too.
I was going to say I
Yeah.
wasn't. I was trying to see the drums to see whether they were set up backwards or forwards, whether that picture was reversed. But then I noticed the other Gibson headstock. So one of those two guys has to be left-handed, and it's him, huh?
Yeah. Now here, let's go to the next picture.
Yes.
We're going to tie
By
this
all
to
means.
Rock.
Pull.
So who do you think that is on the left?
That's Stevie Ray.
Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Let's go to the next picture,
Well,
please.
let's see.
Oh, you're starting to go too fast.
There you go, Clockus. Hold on. That's that same headstock, and so is that. Look
Yeah,
at
this
this.
is actually from their Sessions studio album, and I will tell you, it's worth listening to. It's so easy now. Go online, YouTube it, whatever
Oh, yeah.
you stream. It's so much fun. I had so much fun throughout this last week picking up little bits and pieces along the way. This music is so incredibly good, and the influences blended, and what we are listening to as rock, it's there.
Oh yeah, you know they
Oh, yeah.
said. I can't. You know, we watch a ton of these music documentaries just because it's, you know, there's always something you don't know out there, and it was somebody said that every riff that's ever been written was in whose songs? Do you remember when they said that? He played every guitar riff that anybody ever ripped off, or I'm sketchy on
It
it.
must have been Spinal Tap, hun.
Oh, it could have been Spinal Tap. No, believe me, I was in Spinal Tap. More than once. Yeah. Wow. So I did not know that Albert King played with Stevie Ray. Where was Albert King from?
So Albert King was,
Mississippi.
yeah, Mississippi. And
The Mississippi Blues.
Well, that would be the Mississippi. It would be the Delta Blues,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, pardon me.
Well, isn't Mississippi where the Crossroads
Yeah.
is?
Yeah.
yeah. And what's interesting, you are correct. It is a triangular Gibson Flying V shaped like a rocket ship, they called it. And it was left-handed, reversing the order of the string without reversing the order of the strings. He loved to play it loud, like it was like his whole thing, and that's why.
Whoa! He didn't string it left-handed.
No, it's not what it's, yeah, without reversing the order of the strings.
Wow!
Wait a minute.
Wow!
So then it wasn't upside down then.
That was normal.
He just-
Well, no, that. Wow.
The regular right-handed guitar, and he would just play
No,
it.
it's not. No, if it was a regular right-handed guitar, the pots down on the bottom would be on the other side. It's a left-handed guitar.
Yes.
But what must have happened, Angus, is he probably learned to play on a right-handed guitar upside down, and then
Like Jimi Hendrix did, right?
yeah, like well, yeah, but
Okay, so his low E is still on the bottom.
Right.
Yes. Okay. The high is on top. Okay.
that's nuts. I have to watch some. Is there any of it on YouTube?
I'm sure of it. I mean, I watched a lot of his stuff over the last few days.
I gotta know. And it's amazing. And talking about the blues, we had Tedeschi Trucks.
Oh, Susan Tedeschi.
No, he's
Susan,
well, we had their
but we had
sound guy on.
her. They're like tour manager, road manager
right,
on.
his road tech, his guitar tech.
Yeah,
his
his guitar
guitar
tech,
tech.
and they were rehearsing in the other room. So yesterday, somebody sent me "When the Levee Breaks" by Led Zeppelin.
Right.
But it was done by John Paul Jones and a whole bunch of world artists, and the guitar player was played by the guitar solo was played slide by Derek Trucks.
Yeah.
Wow.
Amazing.
I usually don't like those kind of things. This was one of the best
Yeah.
interpretations of a Led Zeppelin song I've ever heard ever. It was awesome.
If you find that, send it to us.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll send it to you. I know where it is. I mean, it's in
Yeah.
my.
You sent it to me. I listened to it. I watched it. It was great.
It was awesome. I mean, you think, okay, but what they did with it and how it's just. I'll send it to you guys.
Yeah, it's done really well.
Okay, Tommy Koch says you didn't use a pick either. Now, I don't know if he's talking about
No, he's
Albert
he's talking about Albert King.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't see a pick. You see,
Yeah.
his hands like this. It's not like this, like
Yeah.
he's holding a pick. It's like this.
Yep.
So wow.
Yeah.
So you see, but that speaks to my main criteria from myself or anybody else, and that is originality. And originality with a guy like that, with a guy like Hendrix, is born out of something not being quite standard.
Exactly.
Billy Cobham was lefty on a righty kid or righty. I mean, it's just those kind of things. Those little idiosyncrasies like this, him no pick and a left-handed, backwards strung guitar. Who else is going to sound like that? Because he devoted his life to that, and he's the only. That's great. That's amazing.
And with that originality, it's actually one of the things that was stated about him in 2013 when he was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Yeah.
upside down. It says.
Really, played it upside
Yeah,
down.
he was left-handed, but played a conventionally strung guitar for a right-hander, tuned upside down. As a result, the high E string, the highest in the sense of pitch,
It would be on the top.
was also highest in the sense of farthest from the floor.
So yes, so meaning when you strum your guitar, Colby, okay,
Right.
the E string, the big string is the first one you hit, and the octave E string is the last one you hit.
Right.
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 So if you turned that guitar left-handed, that's how he's. What's that?
That would be extremely difficult.
I think the point. So that's what it is, Clockus. It's strung upside down.
Yeah,
So he learned to play lefty on a right-handed guitar, and then had to have his lefty guitar strung backwards.
Wow.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, that's pretty remarkable.
If I learn nothing else in this day, that's so cool.
I know. Just throw this in there. It was Keith Hill, who was on the show, the keyboard player from Full House. He was lefty, and he played a righty guitar. He played it upside down.
Wow.
You know, he could just play rhythms and chords, but it was weird because he played a G, but it didn't look like a normal G. You know,
I was going to say, because I play enough to know that that's crazy.
Well, Tommy,
it is.
Watching says he would use a file to smooth out the blisters on his fingers.
Yeah, well, they all did that. Well, that's from picking. You're talking about both hands too.
Yeah.
Picking, yeah. Yeah, I remember. That's the whole thing.
And I wanted to say, and before we go on to anything, Colby asked me a question. What song should I know from Albert King?
Yes.
You got to listen to Under a Bad Sign.
Oh,
Born Under a Bad Sign.
Kevin, it's been re-recorded a few handful of times. The riffs in there are gorgeous.
Oh, hang on, please. Hang on 1 second. Just give me a moment. Just give me a moment.
Sure.
Here we go. Where is it? Come on. Be good to me, kids. Be good. I got it. Okay, let's see. Come on. Where is it? It's going to be here. I know it's going to be here. Come on. Oh.
I got it.
You got it? How do
I
you
got
have
Albert
it?
King.
No. I'm talking now. That's the wrong one. Wait a minute. Just if I can't find it, I will surrender. But that's too bad. I have a great recording of Born Under a Bad Sign.
Oh, really? Well, you know what? Play it later. We'll go on, and then we'll kick it in.
Yeah, I'll have to. Oh, yeah, nah. I'll see if I can find it. But it's actually me and Mark playing it with Jack Bruce.
Oh, wow.
So Jack is singing it, and it's awesome.
I love it.
Keep looking.
Yeah.
Cream had redone that song.
Yeah, Cream did it.
Yeah, which we will get to that subject pretty darn soon. Dr. Clockus, could you bring up our next esteemed guest?
I sure can.
Oh,
BB.
Salute the king.
The real king.
That's it. Well, I'm partial to BB King. Oh, go ahead, Dr. Clock.
No, when I was looking up Lucille, the guitar before, it said that it was BB King's guitar.
It was.
Yeah, not Lucille.
Yeah, but he named all his guitars Lucille.
I would like to clarify a few things because, oddly enough, I have this much of the knowledge of the subject.
Okay.
I saw BB King in 1990 in California at a blues fest, and it was like one of the coolest things I had ever done. And in the break of his sets, he actually told the story of Lucille.
Yeah.
And it really is cool. Do y'all know it?
No, it's a whole Wikipedia. There's a story on it. And there's Wikipedia just for Lucille.
Yeah, well, he was playing in kind of a shanty bar, okay? And to get light in the room, they would sometimes just light a barrel fire in the middle of the room. Story's too good. I'm not stopping.
After the story.
That's right.
Okay.
So they had this kind of barrel fire in the middle of the room, and people would be dancing and music would be playing. And BB King was playing in the club, and a fight broke out between two guys over a girl. And during the fight, the barrel hit the ground and fire just went everywhere. It went like a tinderbox. People were running out of the building literally for their lives. And B.B. King dropped his junk, ran out of the building, realizing he left his guitar back in the building. He tried to run back into the building, and he looked and looked and almost died for trying to find his guitar. He couldn't get his guitar out, but he realized that was the dumbest thing he could have ever done in a million years. Only to find out that the two guys that were fighting over a girl named Lucille.
Wow.
And when he found this out, he said, I'll never do anything that dumb again over a girl. And so he named his guitar Lucille, and subsequently all of his guitars afterwards.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I think wasn't the original Lucille stolen and somehow he got it back?
I was at a club in New Orleans, Old Man Rivers, and somebody stole it from there, and they went across the Mississippi River Bridge with it, and the cops met him on the other side and got it back for him.
How about that?
There you go.
Yeah.
You know what? There's a great story in there. I'd love to learn that one. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Wow. And you were there?
Yeah, I was there. That was the 70s.
Lying bitch. No, she.
So, does anyone in the room know B.B. King's first name?
Oh, no.
No, I feel like I'm playing Wordle now.
Phil.
No.
Riley.
What is
His
it?
first name was Riley.
Riley.
Who would have ever guessed that?
I know, right?
How did he get BB?
Riley with a B.
What about his middle name? Maybe
I have no idea.
What is he
he
got?
thought it was cool. But I'm gonna go by BB.
Yeah. What's
Maybe
interesting,
he shot BB guns as a kid.
you know, B.B. King's reach, and I can't emphasize this enough. Oh, yeah, you gotta let your appetizers go in. Sorry.
Sorry.
Go ahead. I'll do the commercial after our segment before Claucus comes back. Go ahead.
Okay.
Angus comes back. It's fine.
Yeah, keep going.
Yeah, please.
So, you know, one of his biggest collection of followers, oddly enough, is not just here in the United States, but over in Russia, he's huge.
Really?
Absolutely. And you would not believe the international acclaim and love for his music. And, you know, I really started thinking about, you know, the subject of tonight, Black History Month, and the influences of so many great performers and people in this world. And, you know, I would say that B.B. King, Albert King, Freddie King, you know, they had this very unique thing, that the fact that they were not, quote unquote, on television so much, but their music went around the world without people having access. And
Yeah.
I think access to video. I think that, you know, the sound, the feeling, the vibration hit people in their hearts, so they didn't need to see it. They felt it. They knew pain. They knew love that was translated from this music. You know, it's interesting. You know, you were talking about some of the uniquenesses of the characters who are playing. And we're talking each one of these three very unique individuals. They all had their own unique style, born out of necessity. You were talking about Bo Diddley to me today. He used what? His cigar box.
Just cigar box guitar, yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
literally, yeah, converted cigar box. And this was a common thing because people didn't have the money to buy nice quality instruments, but they could make a 2-string or a 1-string and play the hell out of it, and it sounded amazing. Because music is feeling and emotion, and that was what they were describing.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask a question now, because I really don't know the answer to this. BB,
I know the answer
Well, you know-
to why he's called BB.
please.
Oh,
It's a round robin. Hit it.
It stands for Blues Boy.
Blues
because
Boy.
when he was working as a disc jockey in Memphis, they gave him the name Beale Street Blues Boy, and he kept the BB part.
So that would be BB King.
Yeah.
I love it.
Beale Street Blues Boy.
Yeah.
Ever been to Beale Street?
No.
Oh.
Memphis.
I spent a week there one night. I
There's
jammed
some
all,
red velvet
what?
cake there.
Yeah, I jammed all up and down Beale Street and Printer's Alley, and I mean all those. Talk about deep roots music, man. It's just crazy. But so, who came first, the king or the king?
As in,
Well, in other words,
Freddie?
were they all from about the same time? Because if Albert was from Memphis, BB was from Tennessee.
No, Mississippi. Albert
Mississippi.
was Mississippi too.
Oh, they're both from Mississippi.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Freddie is from Texas.
Ah,
That makes wow. That's interesting.
hence the Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Hey, let's go to
No,
the next
that's
picture
Albert.
of B.
Oh, that's
Hey,
Albert.
Now this is a young BB King. Check this out. He was doing self-promotion. I don't know if you can read it or see
I
that.
can.
But
5 AM radio. WDIA.
at 5:30 p.m.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He was doing
no.
self-promotion.
5:30 on the dial AM.
I think that's a
Yes.
p.m.
Yes. 5:30 on the dial.
5:30 AM is the first station on an AM radio.
Oh, but this is a P.
Oh no! You're right. It got rubbed out.
Is it a backwards?
Yeah.
No. It's an A that got rubbed out.
that's
Colby,
yeah,
Colby, don't you love it when you're too young to know stuff?
Oh, I would. Yes, I love
Somebody
that.
say rubbed out?
I do know what AM radio is. Thank you. I'm not that old. I mean, yeah.
No. But believe me, 5:30 was I think WMCA or what for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, amazing. That's unbelievable, man. Look at that. And it looks like it was electrified. There's a pickup in it.
Oh, there is.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's stuffed with something, and there's a pickup on it so it won't feed back. So it started life as an acoustic guitar, and somebody put a pickup on it for him.
Wow.
I love it.
That's
He
amazing.
said, this isn't loud enough.
So
Yeah,
let's go
right.
to the next picture.
Oh, this is a great picture.
I love this picture.
Oh my God. Pure joy.
This is kind of how I remember seeing him when I saw him in '90. He had so much fun on that stage, and what I thought was also cool about the way he presented himself, he introduced everybody in the band and allowed every person to have their moment to shine, and all of them were amazing. And, I noticed that he just loved the energy that the music could play off of each other. If you go to the next picture,
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, this is cool.
now this is a low-res picture, but high
Wow.
definition of caliber. We have, here, who wants to name them?
Well, you've got, it looks like Tom Petty,
George Harrison.
George Harrison,
That's Tom Petty or Dwight Yoakam?
No,
Tom Petty.
Tom
It is
Petty.
Tom Petty? George
Wait,
Harrison.
Yoka. Is that Gary Moore?
And Gary Moore. Thank you
Gary
very
Moore.
much.
Very nice, Clock.
Yeah,
Well,
Gary
it says it
Moore,
underneath.
This is like rock and roll blues trivia.
I'm telling you, and then go to the next picture.
Oh, I'm all ready. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I promise you this. If you're ever looking for the perfect song for the perfect moment between someone who you love a lot and you want to share a moment, Gary Moore, Still Got the Blues.
That's
What-
Brad's favorite.
It's my
Really?
favorite.
I really like it too.
Yeah, I mean, come
It's an
on.
awesome song.
Yeah. If
That
you,
guy is amazing.
if you
Yeah.
if you listen really hard when you hear that song, what happens, Colby?
You can hear the clothes hit the floor.
That's right.
Oh, I like that. Still got the blues.
You can hear the
That's
clothes hit the
nice.
floor. That's funny.
That's
Wow.
good.
Yeah.
That, is that the mono release as well, or just the stereo?
Well, Gary Moore was so profoundly affected by the music all the way over in the UK as a kid, listening to BB, listening to Freddie and Albert. He gave credit to each one of them on that album, Still Got the Blues. it is just one of the best rock blues homogenies out there. You got to have it in your collection.
Wow, absolutely.
Okay, wait. Now, one of our children of the lawn, which we have to tell you why we call them that.
Yeah, you haven't mentioned why.
Pat Romano says that Gary Moore was Ken Wilberry from the Traveling Wilburys. I
What?
don't remember him
What?
being in that band.
Yeah.
He was
Why would you go by his
uncredited.
name?
Oh, he was
Uncredited.
uncredited.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow, is right. Well, thanks very much,
Why
Pat.
would
Now,
you
Man.
like him?
now we feel
Thank you.
terrible. Wow. What?
I've been schooled, man. I love it.
Look at this.
Yeah, and this picture here shows that B.B. King's farewell UK tour. B.B. King and Gary Moore.
Wow, Wembley.
Oh,
Yeah,
that must have been amazing.
yeah,
Yeah.
incredible. So
Wow.
so now is a good time to see Mr. Freddie King.
Wait, hold it, Freddie, hold it 1 second. I just want to see what so show, day off, show. Looks like 3 shows in a row. Wow. And then 2 days off, and then Wembley. I'd just like to see the.
You know, it's funny that you talk about his schedule. I actually wanted to try and quote find the event that I saw BB in the group, everything in 1990, and I went online in the year 2000. I mean, in the year 1990, he had played like 150 shows.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he was a work animal, and he loved the road. It was his thing.
Yeah, he did, man. He was, like I told you, I got to see him play at his birthday party. It was his birthday party, and you can just tell when somebody's glad to be there, and to see all those guys, Buddy Guy,
Amazing.
they were all just glad to be there. They were like. You could just tell that some guys you see them and they're up there and they're going through their shtick, but Bo Diddley, man, he was so in it, and they were all in it. I mean, think about seeing those 3 guys on stage. It was like, what? It's great. I don't even know who played drums. I don't think I looked at even the kind of drums that it was. Amazing.
Wow.
Just and to be, I mean, I was a guest, but it still.
Yeah. For the birthday party.
Yeah, it was a private.
What an amazing,
What a privilege.
privilege. And
Yeah, we were like front row.
Yeah, we were. I mean, I'm telling you, I could have hit his knee.
Yeah.
good thing you
Crazy.
didn't.
That's right.
No. Listen, nothing but respect for those guys. But
Yeah.
I mean, the weirdest part of the whole thing was seeing Bo Diddley after having seen him in the '60s, and then not seen him for all those years, and then to see him, whatever it was, 40 some odd years later, just mind blowing.
Wow.
I saw Bo Diddley as a kid. I didn't even know what Bo Diddley was, and
Who had the square, the rectangle?
Bo Diddley.
That was Bo Diddley.
Rectangle.
Yeah, the
guitar,
cigar box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you a little tidbit about him. He shows up in George Thorogood and the Destroyers video of Bad to the Bone during the pool scene because he's playing Bo Diddley in pool.
That's
and
right.
It's just you could feel how like the cool man energy in the room.
That's awesome, man. That's great. That's really great. Now, Freddie King, I seem to remember he had a hit, if I'm not mistaken. Am I right?
Yeah, Sweet Home Chicago.
There you go.
Ah.
Yeah, I mean he is Chicago blues, and he had an adaptive musical talent where he really absorbed a lot of different Texas styles, Memphis styles, rockabilly. I mean, he threw in a whole thing, and then here, let's go to the next picture. I want to show you.
That's the same, by the way, that's the same guitar that B.B. King uses, if I'm not mistaken. That's a Stereo 355.
Now, that picture that you have up You see that picture? You see how happy and nice and, go at it kind of guy is, and he's having fun. But go to the next picture.
Oh, I'm already. Okay.
That's Mark's guitar, Angus.
Yeah. Is it?
And then
Yeah,
you
it
see
looked
another
like
happy Freddie King, right? Go to the next picture.
And Les Paul.
All right.
Back to
This
the
is Freddie King. When you see him, he had a nickname called the Texas Cannonball.
Texas Cannonball.
Yeah, and in fact, when he was inducted in 2012 to the Rock Hall of Fame by ZZ Top, they claimed that that Freddie King was their single most powerful inspiration as musicians and just how they went through it.
Wow.
Freddie King didn't just play, he attacked the guitar. I welcome anybody who likes guitar and rock to listen to pretty much anything from him. He influenced Eric Clapton profoundly, Peter Green, Mick Taylor, and I mean, you name it down the road. He really, the Zeppelin, he was the guy.
Well, there's Clockus, can you go back? I want to see the guitar pictures because look at the way he's got his strap over his left shoulder.
Yes.
That's not so I just want to, yup, there it is again, and
that one, the strap there.
there it is again. That's unbelievable. So there's his uniqueness right there. I mean, that just puts the guitar in a different position.
So he did that on purpose because he liked to lift it up to get different sound. So it's easier to grab air.
Wow.
Like that, yeah. Actually.
Yeah, that's great.
See? See,
Wow.
now you see that. Leave that picture up. That picture to me is Freddie King, smoking a cigar, not giving a shit, and playing the guitar hard. Because he just.
Sure, it's not a spliff, Brad.
What are you, a cop?
I think he twisted one up. I think he twisted one up, but
Doesn't look like a cigar.
nah.
And when
Semantics.
all of these great rock and roll Hall of Famers, we owe them a debt of gratitude because the fact is, they, to me, collectively and individually, were great Americans because they had the philosophy of lead by example, follow by choice. And they brought over with their talent without asking one person. I mean, to this day, so many people to listen to their stories of not just music and heartfelt and all the things that went with it. We come back with more. We find out more about ourselves because we realize, as B.B. King said many times, we all have the blues. And we all feel it, and we're all the same.
Yep. And man, and so who? Somebody clock us. Are you on? Can you get us the ages? Who was born first? Who was the oldest? Who was the youngest?
Oh, well, okay.
Freddie King was in 1934.
Right.
Wow, 34. So he's okay.
Okay, so then BB King we need, right?
Okay,
Yeah.
and I'll look up the other one.
Albert.
And
Albert Nelson was older.
Yeah, 23 to 92.
Wow, 1923.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
Wow. And
I mean, but
1925.
BB was 25.
Yeah, 1925, yes.
They're 2 years younger
Wow.
than Albert.
Yeah. Wow. That's incredible, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
And their
That's,
influence, and look at the influence and the length of time of their influence. Amazing.
And I want to say,
And hopefully it'll continue to go on
Absolutely.
for decades and centuries.
and I want to thank you guys for tonight because I'll be honest with you, this was special to me. I love it. Love each one of these characters.
Good.
Love-
yeah, man. No, this is a good. There's a lot of history there, and we should continue because this is the this is the where it all changed. It came from there. And I'm happy, very happy to tell you, and I'm sure you all know it. We have our very own king on this show, Booker King.
That's right. Yes, we do.
So we
That's
have
right.
BH King, but close enough. No, this is always great, and we found out stuff. I mean, this is what it's about. You can't lose this history. One of the things that at some point, Brad, when when we get there, I'd love to do a pirate radio thing. About the pirate radio.
You mean pirates? That takes me to my people.
Right, I know it's your. Believe me, I know it's your people. But the guys that used to, what was the name of that? Oh God, it was a Seymour Hoffman film, but it was a true story. Pirate Radio. If you've never seen it, watch it. It will blow your mind. It's the story of pirate. It's the story of pirate radio anchored offshore, broadcasting the blues, all these records to London.
Oh wow!
Oh, I'm still watching that.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
It's
great, and it's based on a
and
true
it's
thing.
true. I mean, it's true. John remembers. I didn't get it, but pirate radio. Yeah, man. Check it out. It's a good watch.
Oh, awesome! What a great evening. Thank you, guys.
Oh man, thank you.
Thank you.
Man.
It was
Thank
great.
you. Excellent.
Great.
This was
And
fun.
thank you for the birthday wishes for Angus.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, tell Angus when you see him, okay?
Yeah,
I
please.
sure will.
And Lenny. It was Lenny's birthday.
Yeah, Lenny's
too.
birthday too.
Lenny too, yes. Lenny Cocky. Yeah, we have the
Oh,
same
okay.
birthday.
Happy birthday to Lenny.
Yeah, happy birthday to Lenny.
He's very entertaining.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go find Angus.
All right, you go
Okay.
find Angus.
Thank
I'll
you,
play the
Dr.
commercial,
Cole.
and I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
You got it. Look forward to it, guys.
All
Good
right,
night.
great show.
Thank you.
Thanks.
All right.
That's cool, right?
That was great.
Oh yes. Well, now here we go.
Most of you know I live in Southwest Florida now.
Yes, I do.
And one of my favorite places to grab a bite to eat is Jason's Deli.
Yes, it is.
Scott and Diana Willis have been in business here for over 20 years.
Yes, they
The
have.
truth is, Jason's Deli has bigger choices of better food. You can eat
They do.
healthy and enjoy the taste of quality ingredients. They're open 7 days a week for dine-in, pick-up, or deli delivery. With 4 convenient locations from Naples, Cape Coral, Florida, they are a must-try. Jason's Deli, where all good things come from wholesome ingredients. And Bradley's Jewelers in South Fort Myers. Diamonds, bridal, you name it, estate, custom design, and expert repair. Bradley's Jewelers, South Fort Myers. They specialize in amazing moments.
Yes, and of course that was Brad and Colby from
Yeah, of course, that was Brad
Bradley's
and Cole, and they do
Jewelers.
specialize in amazing moments. And that was we had an amazing moment. That's it's funny because. Oh.
No, that was me actually.
Oh, you're being pulled over?
No, actually, it was TJ sending me a message, and it came over the computer.
Oh, I thought it was
Oh,
a bicycle
TJ, you
police.
watching, bud? I can't. Oh, that reminds me. We have to tell everyone. You know how, you guys, listen, you know how we're always looking for a new feature,
Well, is
right?
Angus going to tell it about who we got this week?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he doesn't know about. He does?
He does.
Okay.
Yes, he does.
Please don't let me interrupt you, Angus.
Okay, so who do we have tomorrow night, Angus?
Okay, it's gonna be a fun week. All right, tomorrow night is Jimmy Ryan.
Ryan.
Played with Carly Simon. Does he still play with Carly Simon?
I don't know, but is that my cousin Ricky on drums?
Yes, and he played on Mad Dog, John Entwistle's solo.
Oh, that's right. Yes, he played on Mad Dog. I can't wait to
Right.
talk to him, especially about what I'm doing with the new record.
Yeah, he's
That's not my cousin Ricky. I don't think it is anyway. Ricky has a beard.
He was
real
at-
nice guy too. And I think he started the Hitmen. That show.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I think he started all that. But
Guy. I got to hear he played on Mad Dog. How freaking crazy is that?
Yeah, he's funny character. I don't know what he's doing now, but anyway, he got back to me right away.
I'm looking forward.
Tomorrow night.
Wow, it's going to be like an Entwistle festival.
Yeah, I mean, I messaged him. Not even 5 minutes later, boom, he's calling, going, when can I come on? When can I come on?
Oh, I'm glad you got him so quick. This is going to be a lot of fun. Mad Dog. That's just.
Yes.
Wow,
he was Carly's musical director.
Wow, so he probably knows a ton of. We probably know. Oh, no. Okay.
Okay. So,
That's going to be fun.
Yeah. So Wednesday.
Oh boy, Wednesday.
Well, we don't know. We don't want to put the pressure. We don't know if it's going to be ready for Wednesday. So this is anything goes Wednesday, but we're planning on adding the. You want to tell them the segment?
No, go ahead. You tell him. You tell it better. I have a story later anyway. A quick joke.
No, I'm just talking about that we're adding a segment. I don't know if we're going to get to it by this Wednesday, but certainly the following Wednesday is going to be the Key West Beach Sunset Report.
Oh, the Sunset Report.
TJ and Pearl doing the Key West Sunset Report right from Key West. So that'll be really great. I can't wait. I can't wait. He's amazing. He's a lot of fun. Pearl is, she's Pearl.
Pearl, man.
And this is going to be fun. So we were talking about it today. So
I thought Pearl's famous.
Pearl is
famous.
All right, here we go. Thursday. Another friend of yours, old friend of yours.
Look at that B3.
Yeah.
Steve Gaspar.
Now I couldn't find the little thing that goes over the A in his name.
Oh, the little the control bike.
It's not on my keyboard.
Wow. Yeah, that's the Hollywood All Stars, man.
Right.
They're gigging. That's cool.
Who else is in that?
CD coming out or something.
Oh, they got it. I'm not sure who's in this.
Yeah.
A lot of guys are in it. I mean, all players that you know, and all guys that really, and boys out there in TV, boys and girls out there in TV land. If you see the Hollywood All Stars, go see that show. They are great.
Yeah.
Wow.
They are great. And maybe that's an A100. Yeah.
And then for Friday, I got something new here. Check this out. We're at the drive-in for Free for All Friday. And I'm up there.
Look at that.
Hello. All these fun stuff. And that's taken from last Friday's Free for All Friday.
Wow, that's Andy and there's TJ and Mouse and Mousy and wow. Our Booker,
Lenny,
our King.
You. Okay.
Yeah, Joe, Tom, all good. Lenny.
Yeah, that was fun to make that. That was fun.
I'll bet it was fun. Well, you're getting better at this stuff, pal. That's great.
Yeah, I had a lot of time today to play around with it. Okay, so all right. Do I have time for a quick joke?
Oh, I always have time for a quick joke. Sure.
Okay, all right. 85-year-old man goes into the doctor. All right, he's got to get just his physical done. Right, he hasn't gone in a while. He's getting just a physical done. At the end, the doctor hands him a jar and says, "I want you to take this home and bring it back tomorrow with a sperm sample in here. I need your sperm." He says, "All right." The guy goes home, comes back the next day, hands the jar to the doctor. Doctor looks at it. It's clean. It's empty. He's like, "What happened?" He goes, "What happened to the sperm?" He says, "Doc, I took it home. I tried with my left hand. Nothing. I tried with my right hand, nothing. I called my wife. She tried with her left hand, nothing. She tried with her right hand, nothing. She took her teeth out. We tried it without the teeth, with the teeth." He says, "We even called Maisie, our next door neighbor. She came over. She said she tried it with her left. She couldn't do it. She tried it with her right hand. She couldn't do it. She tried it with her armpit. She tried with her armpit and couldn't get it." She goes, "And between her knees. We just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it." So I put it back to the jar and he goes, "Wait a minute." He goes, "You went to your neighbor's? Why did you go to your neighbor?" He goes, "We tried everything. We just couldn't get that jar open."
Very good.
The police are after me.
I see that. I'm going to give you the latest offering from Gene Cornish. Every day. If it's him and Chad both, man. Okay. Did you know that the longest drum solo was 10 hours and 26 minutes? And it was performed by a child sitting behind me on the Delta Flight 193 to Taiwan.
Really true story.
That's great.
Is that right? Yes.
Yeah, that you
Formed
said,
by
right?
the child sitting behind me on Delta Flight 1, whatever it is, from LA to Tokyo.
Yep.
Well, remember the flight number.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. So then,
Well,
that's
Well,
it for
wow.
me. That's
Yeah,
it for
that
me.
is it for you.
That's
That's
it
it
for
for
us,
us. That's great. Well, I can't wait to see him tomorrow, man. That's going to be fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
And Steve Gaspar is always fun. He's a great musician. So, cool, man.
All right. I will see you later. See you, Lori. Goodbye, everybody. Children of the Lawn. I will-
Take care. Children of the Lawn.
Children of the Lawn.
Yes, you
We
are.
still didn't tell Brad and Colby why they're called that.
Well, he could look it up on Wikipedia. No, we can't.
Okay, so tomorrow night we have guitarist Jimmy Ryan.
Now, how cool is this? If you don't know Entwistle solo work, which I'm sure most of you do, or many of you do, Jimmy played on Mad Dog. So,
Which is a John Entwistle solo album.
Which is a
And he
John
also
Entwistle.
played with Carly Simon, amongst other people.
yeah, he's a, but the Mad Dog, I can't wait to get to the Mad Dog connection. So, on that happy note, kids, you know how it goes. If I don't see you in the future, see you in the pasture.
Good night, everybody.
Take care.
All right, we didn't get any of those people in here tonight. Yeah, but Richard Wing said, he says they're trying to drop viruses. Been through it before. No ethnic issues. Just remember the chat log. He just remembered the chat log. And I said, yeah, but we'd have to click on it, right? On the link to get the virus. And he said, yes, don't go near it, as it will cause tech issues, even can ruin your tech setup.
How about that?
So yeah, but if they come in here, like I can hit this and block them on Facebook, block them in the Restream chat.
Yep.
I think you can, block them. But they didn't come in tonight. Yeah, probably because they were trying to use one of the old ones.
Blocked them.
Right, because they probably didn't think they had to make up a new one for us because we've been letting them come in. Right? Okay. Okay, good boy. Pineapple salad for dinner?
Yeah, that would be great.
And,
Yeah, now see, I don't know what it is, bud, but we never connected to that other channel.
but you're feeling